Come on, come on.
Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And tonight, new business opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. It's about investing for 2024. Are you going to be ready? Because this may be your last chance for wealth. And I'm not using hyperbole. What I'm trying to get you to understand is if interest rates have not come down, if nothing has really crashed, the prices can only go up from here. If 60% are living paycheck to paycheck now, what happens when prices go up from here? So that means the only thing you need is investments so you can get a return on your money working while you're sleeping. We're going to talk about this and so much more in the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream, where it's members only that can be in the chat room. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. And once again, you know how we do this on Wednesday night live streams. Only members of the channel can be in the chat room. If you want to be in the chat room, you have to become a member. If you're not a member, then you can watch the live stream and you can share the live stream and you can smash that like button. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for all being here. And we have a lot to do because I just dropped a video today about the beneficial ownership information report. All of you guys who think you're doing business, if you have an LLC, corporation, S Corp, limited partnerships in some instances, doing DBAs underneath companies, again, you will have to file. Unless you're in the financial businesses, you own a bank or you're a stockbroker or whatever. But nonetheless, you need to watch the video I dropped earlier. And you need to do your report. Everybody who has an LLC before 2024, let's make this simple. You have 90 days, no, you have all year to report. As long as your LLC was formed by December 31st, 2023, then you can wait up to 1 year to report on a BOI. And a BOI, just what you have to give at a bank. If you're opening up a bank account, ID, first, last names. Do you own 25% or more of the business? In fact, it's even deeper than that. Do you have anything to do with the business? It's even deeper than that. If you file for a company, you could be an applicant and you may need to give up your information. Money laundering is what they're trying to stamp out here, and they're doing one hell of a job. So that's the first phase. But if you say, I'm going to open up a business in 2024, okay, fine. Here's the deal, though. The BOI report has to be filed within 90 days. You don't get to file and wait a year. And quite frankly, this BOI stuff, I'm going to tell you guys right now, don't play around. That's federal government. That's FinCEN, Financial Crimes Network. Okay? Don't mess around with these guys. They're part of the DOJ system. So file, just put that as far as when you go down to get an LLC, you need to get the BOI done at the same day, same time. Don't F around, because if you miss those deadlines, you're talking about $500 per day, and they can pick and choose who they're going to throw in jail. All right? That's what the government does. So I'm just saying, don't put yourself in that situation. But when 2025 comes, they only give you 30 days, because by then they figure, hey, everybody should know. So again, check out the video I dropped earlier today and smash this like button, and let's roll into 2024 with the vengeance, ladies and gentlemen. And I got something for you for the Money Making Monday live stream. We're going to have a special guest here. A special guest. It's Shark Tank night, ladies and gentlemen. Ring of Fire night. And no, it's no crypto. No, it's no pseudo networking, sign up people doing all this stuff. No, this is an actual product that people will be using. I won't even say anything about it. I'm going to bring on the developer and everything, and they will talk about it. But you guys know what we do here. Ring of Fire means you could have a potential situation where you can be part of it at the beginning. And you always like the beginning. I do. And it'll be Ring of Fire. So everybody knows you have to go to SSN Lifestyle when this thing pops off on Monday. And you guys know where I'll be on Monday. I'll be in the nice warm confines of the DR. So once again, we'll have a guest on Monday. You do not want to miss it. Get your friends, get your family, get everybody that's got a little bit of cash on them, because this right here, the choo-choo train, is already going down the track. Because there's some people that have seen it, but because, like I say, you know, it helps if you have a little in every now and then. Of course, delay. We are going to be in. Who's ever going to get in? If you don't get in, the ship is going to sail, because once they reach a certain point, cutoff time. And only this offer that you're going to find out about, it's going to be limited. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do two things. First, we're going to start this off the normal way. Laverne Penix is here. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wednesday night live stream, where it's members only that can be in the chat room, those with the icon next to their names. And he says his tagline, hello, SSN Nation. I hope everyone is doing well. I received a notification and trailer. Laverne Penix, Mr. Cool, as he's known in these parts. Well, he's done his investing. He has something coming up. He's an investor. He does things, and he loves that passive income. And by the way, if you did not get your YieldMax ETFs, today was Declaration Day. Can you believe the Netflix YieldMax ETF is giving 96 cents per share? That's right. They released it today, ladies and gentlemen, in less than 2 weeks. In fact, next week, they're giving their dividend payout while you're sleeping. 96 cents for every share you own of NFLY. I think it's NFY, by the way. TSLY, all of them, they've started listing today. We're going to get into all of that. But Laverne Penix, thank you so much for being in the house. I greatly appreciate it. I thank you so much for being a member of the channel all these years. We have hit 15,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Raised the roof up. All right, we still here. We ain't going nowhere. Even with the shadow ban, we still rolling. So I appreciate your support, everybody. Professor Auntie Val, she is in the house. And notice I said AKA Professor. That's right. She's done cooked up beachfront Java, coffee, tea, and she's here with icon next to her name. And thank you so much for being here in the Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with that icon. And she brings her tag. Good evening, fam. With the heart, with the strength, with the cup of beachfront Java, naturally. And if you're not familiar with beachfront Java, I suggest you look in the chat room. You don't need to be a member to look in the chat room. You'll see the link to beachfront Java. You want 10% off on all the different varieties of coffee? premium blends, drip ground, fine ground, Keurig, whole beans, Ziploc bags, fresh African beans, Central American, South American, Indonesian, and other areas where you have premium blends of beans and different notes. You could have that little pumpkin spice sometimes. You can have those notes of chocolate, caramel, cinnamon, all different kinds. She has over at least 15 to 20 varieties of coffee, and then she has tea as well. Beachfront Java, ladies and gentlemen. Use that promo code SSN Lifestyle. I almost said it.com, but it's SSN Lifestyle, all capitals, 10% off for life after your first order. And then you get free shipping in the United States. What better way? So thank you again, Professor Auntie Val, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Mo Better, another investors in the house. It's an epidemic, ladies and gentlemen. They're doing the damn thing. New business opportunities, investing in 2024. Well, hey, it begins in 2023. And Mo Better, welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to the name. And he brings his tagline. What's up, SSN Nation? Yes, what's up, E? What's up, Mo? I love it. We in the building with the strength, with the smiles, because we're making investments now. We're not waiting for the ship to go higher. We are rolling with the tide right now. Got the notification and the trailer. That's two people, and smashed that like button. Thank you so much for that, man. I greatly appreciate it. Once again, so Jaway J, another investor, is here. Thank you so much for being here in the house tonight in the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to his name. And he says his tagline, hello, SSN Nation. Hope everyone is doing well. Received a notification and saw the trailer. That's three people. We already have a record for the night. This is incredible. Just like the other night, 3 or 4 people had it in the first 10 minutes. That was beautiful. E. White, another master investor. He's trying to pull the emerging millionaire hat trick for his investment with real estate. Not one property, not 2 properties, not 3 properties. He's trying to take over, ladies and gentlemen, and he's doing a good job. He's picking some of the greatest properties out there in the Dominican Republic. And welcome, E. White, to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And with the icon next to his name, of course. Good evening, SSN family. I have my pen and paper ready. Don't forget to hit that like button. I love it. Thank you so much. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit 20K subscribers by the end of December. Oh, I would love that. That would be a miracle, but let's go for it. I like that. Have to go for it, right? So smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, please. We have some big dog stuff coming up on Monday. I'm telling you, 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. All right? That is Monday. Brian P., another investor in the house. His smile must be going from ear to ear right now, because you can go to Yield Max ETF and they have declared their dividends. So you will know how much you're getting paid next week. Unbelievable. Like I said, I couldn't believe I was just doing a little research to see what I was going to buy today. And I saw this NFY and I was like, oh, let's go see what this is doing. 96 cents for every share you own. If you owned 100 shares this month, you're going to get $96. Is that possible? It's possible, ladies and gentlemen. What are you going to get next month? Well, it fluctuates. It could go down to 40 cents. But all I'm saying is this is like unbelievable 40 to 50% returns if they keep this up annually or more while you're sleeping. Yes, so I had to buy some more today. I was just like, hold on, man. I'm missing this train. I got to be like Brian P. And he says, hello, SSN family. I got the notification and saw the video. Thank you so much. Oh, my. We're up to 5 people already tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Brian P. Again, for helping us out with that information. And Vanessa Gate is here. Speaking of business, this is the seamless genius. She's in the house. Investor, business owner, and the one that makes your mind go boom, because the way she does the business is with a special twist that nobody can think of. A genius for sure. And she's bringing her tagline this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Boston SSN fam. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Vanessa Comagate. Thank you so much for being in the house once again. Auntie Val, what's good, sis? Showing the love. Brian P says, hey, Eric, making money today on QQQY at 93 cents per share payout. Oh, I forgot about QQQY. It's just, we've been talking about so many different ones. I think TSLY was like 70. I can't even remember because I was sitting there like, wait a minute. All you need is 100 shares, and you could be talking about hundreds of dollars per year, thousands of dollars per year, and you can reinvest that. Next year, you could get thousands of dollars per year. And then when you start exponentially going, you know what, I'm going to put in $5,000 or $10,000. Now, all of a sudden, for the stocks, I'm referring, stocks are $11, some are 30, some are 20. It all depends. Some are 7. But for each share you hold, if you're getting like 50 cents every month, that's insane. If the stock only costs $12, that would be 50% dividends for, if they keep giving out that same rate of return for as long as they're giving it out. If it's 5 years, if it's 10 years, if it's 15, you're getting the same rate of return. I'm just saying, this is crazy. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. They have set you up to succeed, but are you going to walk through the door? You're going to go down to the bank. Yes, I knew what you meant. I think everybody here knew what you meant about the dividend. That was 93 cents for QQQY. Thank you, Vanessa Comagated, Auntie Val, beautiful product coming in, of course, beachfront Java, baby. Oh, yes, that's right. Do tell. Oh, my. Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us know when you get down to Punta Cana any updates of if Larimar started building. Curious to know if they started breaking ground yet. I don't know. They should. I think so. I'm doing a podcast out on the ridge, so I'm gonna know. All right. So it's already set up. We're gonna be doing something on the ridge. So it'll be for Cana America. So you guys will know about that. Let us know. Larimar, curious to know if they started breaking ground. Yeah, they're supposed to have started breaking ground. It should be, yeah, by now. I would think sometime in the next week for sure, because they said once they got that last piece of paper they needed, which when we were there, they got it, that they were going to start in December. So it should be a thing. So we'll see. All right. Well said. Exactly. I got to hire you, boss. You are a great hype man. Thank you so much. Also, I'm interested in seeing a sample of Uber Lux contract. Maybe Nestor can send a sample of it. Good point. Very, very good point, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, all you Larimar lovers of that project, I got bad news for you. Tower 4 is sold out. Is that crazy or what? Today, Larimar announced Tower 4 sold out. Yeah, it better get sold out. Because like I said, once I have my once I have my corporation over there, ladies and gentlemen, let's just call it sky is the limit. Takeover project is all I'm looking for. Straight up. I'm looking for something right now just so you guys can yeah, I was looking to see. Let me see what's going on, man. What's happening? Oh my, I guess it is sold out. Yeah, it's sold out, ladies and gentlemen. It's for sure. It's sold out. Yep. They're down in Chile right now. So that little podcast I did a month ago, it was aired in Chile, and they had a event in Chile, and they're signing people, buying it down there. Let's get real, man. The prices are right. So we will see. All right, let's see. On another note, I see something about crypto. It's hitting all. On another note, Bitcoin has almost tripled this year. It has tripled. Exactly. Well, yeah, almost. You're right, because it has to get, I think, to 51 before we call it triple. But nonetheless, it's approaching it. Why? All these ETFs are now on board. They are getting approved to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, create their own little ETFs. That means money is flowing in, which means you have to have buyers. That's the only way prices can go up, right? For any asset. It doesn't matter what asset it is. That's the only way you can make it go up. Brian P. Hey, Eric, TSLY is a year old. Exactly. Thank you so much for that. So if they can continue 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and give these same great returns, it would be awesome. Awesome. Brian P. Awesome. Exactly. We're gonna go show that in a second, but I got something else to show you guys because again, I think I have the green light for what I just don't want to show for sure, but I'm going to show you some property tonight. That's in George's Charles' favorite backyard. Joe Nay, another investor, is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. He has the icon next to his name as well. And he says his tagline, "What's good, SSN fam? It's growing great. What's good for you, Joe Nay?" All right. You guys know we started the SSN lifestyle journey a year, two ago, and it has not stopped. New website coming. And with that, new situations are coming. Remember that lifestyle? Remember that membership? Founders Club members? Remember that? There's only a couple of them. There's only a few. Those Founders Club members are going to reap the rewards of being able to go to the DR and hang out in one of the first projects, first places for a week every year. Okay, I have not got the okay, but I am being optimistic because the lawyer said, "Eric, you can set it up, your foreign corporation, and now the next move is coming." And you guys need to know about that probably later when I get 100% confirmation, but I'm going to give you a little taste. I'm here. I'm paying attention. Got that notification. Saw the trailer. I'm keeping it up 100. Thank you so much. That's 6 people tonight. And once again, I want to thank everybody for being a subscriber. We're at 15,000 subscribers, even with the shadow ban. It is awesome that you guys keep coming, keep showing up, keep hitting those like buttons, keep staying here on live streams, keep watching on podcasts. Let's do the damn thing. Nobody can stop you unless you stop. Just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. No matter if you have somebody trying to hold you back with the reins, it don't matter. That's the whole life, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's trying to hold you down. But in my case, I'm so used to it, it doesn't faze me. It won't stop. But now, okay, now we're going to go a different way. But here, I'm going to show you guys something. And people may know this from about 2 to 2.5 years ago. You guys know about Primavera 2. You guys know about Simon Residences, right? You guys know about it. A lot of people don't know about it because they don't know where the start was. It started 3 years ago. Primavera 2, 2020, 3 years ago, when they had 5 or 6 villas in the complex. And they had nothing else. There was no security gate. There wasn't any pools. It was just people buying cheap villas, 60,000, 72,000, a 3-bedroom, 1,500 square feet for 90,000. And nobody cared. Close to downtown. And then they had these Simon Residences, condo projects, 2 bedrooms, $72,000 for a 2-bedroom, roughly around, I have to get the specs again, but I thought it was like 800, it was like 77 or 76 or something like this square meters. So that would have made it like 800 plus square feet. But when I was inside the building, it did not seem like, I got to confess, it did not seem like 800 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. But as you guys know, we're talking penthouse unit. So I'm going to give you a little preview because if this goes down, SSN Lifestyle members, well, you got in cheap as hell who's members that are Founders Club members. But after that, once we do the real thing, well, if you want to be part of this, what's about to happen, it's nothing spectacular yet, but you can only look at the possibilities. We're going to talk about real estate here in a second. But remember, pay attention. Let me know what you see. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and then upstairs there's a terrace, which has a cover, and then it has a full bathroom. All right? Just for starters. You want to know what amenities are there? This is a 3-minute video. Check it out. Take notes. Let me know what you are going to do because we're talking about investing opportunities in 2024. Your last chance for wealth, I believe it's here, ladies and gentlemen. It's on arrival. As soon as Jerome Powell and friends say Federal Reserve rates are going down, if you think stock market has done anything crazy, wait till that happens. If you think real estate prices are crazy, wait till that happens. Everything's going to go boom. That is an asset. And you are going to be sitting on the sidelines and not participating. You're going to get left behind, ladies and gentlemen. And the squeeze is going to be tight. So check this out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, George is here. He'll love that. That's P2. That's Primaveral 2, ladies and gentlemen. George is Charles. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream with the icon next to his name. And he brings his tagline this evening. Hi, all. I smell money here. An investor himself. He is the emerging millionaire. Epitome. The man said, I'm just going to do what Eric said, exponentials, not one, not two, not three. I'm going to keep going, not four. He says, hey, this is what we do. He's been paying attention. He's put his money in for now. His future will be secured once these properties are delivered. So you got to love life, ladies and gentlemen. You got to put in the hard work, if only for a few years. Imagine only it takes us a few years. People out here trying to do 30 years before they get to the promised land, and you can shortcut 4 years, 5 years. How about that? That's short to me. It's better than 30 or 40, isn't it? So once again, George's Charles, congratulations. Thank you so much for being here and appreciate your support. One of the new 15,000 subscribers over the last few years. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with the new business opportunities. I kind of went over it on Monday. Don't miss Money Making Monday. All right. This is something that's going to revolutionize some a little social media and things like that. People are going to go ballistic, especially when you're talking about influencers, businesses, when you talk about several different types of ways you can use it. And in fact, the upcoming campaign season, I believe this is going to be right in the wheelhouse of candidates because it's a question and answers type of thing. But get this, like instead of me doing Eric says, and I can sit there and say something like, the answer, somebody would say, like you would put on the video, when does the BOI, what's the deadlines for BOI, the reporting for it, right? And then I could respond, which I make the videos already pre-made. And so you have a Q&A system going on, and you have a QR code, you have all social media websites, people can share it. So if you had a network of people, then they all can share the same message without doing what we normally would do, interpret. So now they can just do it. It's a short clip. It's beautiful. I'm just giving you a preview on Monday. You will be able to do something about participating because I know we have all these investors, emerging millionaires in the house, CEOs of your life. And what happens when we bring somebody in? Hey, can I get involved with it? Well, I think some of you may be saying on Monday, hey, can I get involved with this? Because it's just now coming out, ladies and gentlemen. It's not out, shall I say. It's going to be coming out. So you guys are going to have first sneak peek. I don't think he's ever publicly showed this, but you guys are going to see it. So it's going to be very, very interesting what happens. All right. So 2024 is going to be awesome, baby. Exactly. That's how it has to go. P2 looks great. Thank you so much, Jonay. Now, here we go. We're going to have this real estate talk real quick because I love it when there's actually the first picture that you saw of the condo project. That was a rendering from 3 years ago. So I hope you remember what that looked like. In fact, I'm going to play the beginning so I can show you from 3 years ago what this looked like. That right there is the rendering in the brochure. They did one hell of a job. It does look like that. Unbelievable so far. It's not painted fully, but it looks exactly like the renderings. And I'm like, holy smokes, that is pretty cool in itself. Now, let's talk about the 2-bedroom units there. For $72,000 is what they cost at the time. If you're on the first floor or the second floor, it was $72,000. All right. There's only what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be 12 units in a building, but there's 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's exactly right. So 12 units in a building in that setup. And at the time, notice they only showed 2 buildings. Well, here's the thing. When you are buying pre-construction property, you want to see the master plan. All right. So the master plan, what it showed was that homes were coming up on the left side. Homes was going to be on the left side. And on the right side of the complex, it was grass. It was open. It meant you didn't know what was going to be there. So when I was sitting there talking to them about this, I said, they go, well, pick the other one over there. And I said, why would you do that? Because if you pick the one over there, you don't know what they're going to build over there. I said, so it doesn't make much sense to pick the one over there when you know the one over here, the tallest any home can be is 2 stories. So you should be on the 3rd floor because then you would have unobstructed views across the top of their roof or above it. So you'll never have somebody side by side. So that's what we talked about. And again, what started happening right now? No mention of another building was going to be there. But now, 3 years later, there's another freaking building next door to the right side. So the person that thought they were going to be looking over some grassy area and all that, no, no, no. 10 feet away, directly across from him. And everybody in that side is a building that looks just like their building. So it mimics it like a mirror. So that means all windows, all your openings, your sliding glass, and all this, it potentially is just your kitchen windows and all that run back to back. So you can see through to the other person. They're only 10 feet apart. They're literally like probably 9 feet because usually it's 1 meter, 1 meter. So it's probably, I use 10 feet, but 10 feet is the building next door. So they don't have a view. Nobody has a view over there. So this is the things that you learn as you do real estate. You need to know the master plan. You just don't sit there and go, well, I like it, because if you don't know the master plan, then you will be in a situation like everybody else in the right side building, because they weren't thinking about they were going to build something next door that was going to be the same size as their building. So they have no views, 0 views out their windows in some sector, some portion of their units. Now, that's the first phase. Second part to this, the 72,000 was for 2-bedroom units. 82,000 was for a 2-bedroom with the penthouse. $10,000 more with the roof, penthouse. That's about, well, it should have been about 700 square feet. I don't know if it is, because I was there. I'm bringing a tape measure to find out this time. But it's 700 square feet, 770, whatever it is. I'm going to find out. But because it has a covering and it has 3 openings, that allows you to do something. Because remember, there's a 2-bedroom downstairs. You guys saw what it looks like. You go out of your door, go up some stairs. You have the key to your top terrace area. And now what do? Because we're real estate investors. We turn that enclosed area, we put doors on there. We make it a studio unit because it has a full bathroom upstairs. Is that not right? So instead of a 2-bedroom unit, you can market it as a 3-bedroom lock-off unit. You can sleep 8 people now, but you have to go upstairs. There's no elevators. But everybody has their own entrance and key. So if you stay in the 2-bedroom, you have your own entrance. If you want the teenager or the 20-something to go up and your parents, they can have their own section. They have their own key to the terrace. Works out, closed, but you still have a terrace upstairs. Barbecue grill, loungers, whatever else you want to put up there. It's got enough space so you can do whatever you want. But all I'm trying to illustrate is something that costs $82,000. You can actually put doors on that little house on the top. Now you have a 3-bedroom sleep 8. And quite frankly, it's 250 square feet, which is almost like a hotel room. It is like a hotel room. And if you have 250 square feet, then you know you can put 2 beds if you want. So you can turn this into 10 sleeper if you wanted to get crazy and put 2 queen beds up there, a living room, a seating area, and a bathroom, and a TV on the wall, and air conditioner, and enclose it. And now you have a full-blown 3-bedroom that sleeps 10. And you guys know we've been studying Airbnb. If you go to Punta Cana and put in sleep 3 and start looking at prices, what happens? You put sleep 10, all of a sudden things change dramatically. Because how many places sleep 10? Not that many. And then what can you charge? Hey, instead of only charging 150 a night, now you can charge 350 per night or 299 a night because you can sleep 10. So that may be an option as well. Haven't figured that part out, but we're going to find out because I haven't secured everything yet. So we're going to find out. But if this goes down, then that means we are going to be in business. SSN Lifestyle, that's what we're going to be doing. And like I told you guys, part of it on Friday, they said I can do it. So that means it will be a club situation. That's what's going to be so cool about it. So now we have to talk about real estate investing further. What do they have at Primavera? Well, they have security. 24/7, 365 days a year. So that's a good thing. Now you have to go, our favorite thing here, amenities, amenities, amenities. Now, I call this secret hideout. That's what I called it. My daughters were saying, "Hey, Dad, what's going on with the Vista Cana, and why would you pick another place like that?" And I told them, I said, because not everybody wants to be in a Vista Cana, Miramar, cruise on land type environment. Some people just want to be like chill zone, not much activity. Yes, it's in a residential neighborhood, but still you have your own condo community, only 12, and they have their own gate. All right. In case you weren't paying attention, they have their own gated section in the condos themselves. Right. So that makes it kind of different. And it has its own pool, barbecue downstairs, and all that little cabana areas and all that. So you don't have to go to the pool out at Primavera. But now when you market it, what happens? You say pool, barbecue, loungers downstairs by the pool. You show these nice, beautiful pictures. And then you say, hey, you got this 2-bedroom here, or you can go upstairs and change it into a 3-bedroom lock off. So some people would say that's nice. I love it. Barbecue. And then when you say whatever you have on the terrace, which you're probably going to have barbecue grill up there, but I'm just saying you can have something on the terrace that attracts people, but you need more maybe. So then you show them the picture of the basketball court, another little pergola area, seating area, and outdoor showers. And there's a trail out there too, which they don't really talk about or show. It's like a little walk trail that's on that in that section. So that's the first basketball pool area. All right. So not to be outdone with just one pool, not be at your complex. Now you have a second pool where the basketball court is. Now you have right by the entrance, on the other side of the entrance is another pool. And that pool has a area like I call them like a co-working space, right? Because you can go up some stairs and hang out and it's just open. So you can just chill out up there, or you can sit downstairs where the pool is. But guess what? They have another pool there. And what's going to be at the other pool is going to be the fitness center. And they have another little pergola cabana type situation at that one. Now, not only that, they're supposed to have a soccer field there. And we will see what else is going to be there, because when I go, I'm going to the offices. So I'm going to be talking to these guys. And you guys know how we do this. I'm going to give them some pointers, because I'm going to go, hold on. I know how much land you have. Remember, I have the master plan. So I think you need to add some things. Soccer field, basketball courts are nice. But since you done did the damn thing over there at Primavera Forum, put in some sort of a lake, why don't you put in a little mini man-made beach over here? You got enough room. Let's up the game a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and the game room. They have a game room too. That's right. At Primavera 2, there's a game room. So when you're marketing your real estate on Airbnb, VRBO, Evolve, wherever you are, you will say all these things: fitness center, game room, 3 pools, potentially 4. But there's 1 here plus 3. So there's 4 pools, which, you don't need 4 pools. You can only go to 1 of them. But fitness, game room, 4 pools, basketball court, walking trail, 24-hour security, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to downtown Punta Cana. I think for the prices you pay for P2, everybody's a winner, because you will be able to get your 1%. You guys know that's what we talk about here, right? Got to get that 1%. So let me know if anybody has anything that they saw that I don't see. Let me know what you guys think on that, because we're all talking about how you can maximize your dollars. And this is one way how you can maximize your dollars. You've instantly figured it out. So unlike most terrace units, which comes with just an open deck, and sure, it might have a bathroom enclosed on the deck, they rarely have cement roofs and sides like it's a built structure. And all you have to do is get some doors and you can close it in and turn it into a bedroom. And you get to do carte blanche. Why? Because the terrace at Primavera is known for other things that I don't even talk about. You can actually, on the terraces, they leave them open. What I mean by that, they're not going to put tile down. They're just going to put the cement down. You get to fix up your terrace however you want. You're the architect. You can say, I want the jacuzzi up here. You can say, I want a slide. I'm only playing. But all I'm saying is, you can put, everybody's going to go for the jacuzzi, right? I'm not going for the jacuzzi. I don't think I'm going for the jacuzzi. The only way I'm going for the jacuzzi is if they show me that I can actually drain this thing and change it expeditiously, quickly. But normally, no jacuzzi is going to be up there. The only thing I'm going to be thinking about is one bed or two beds, because if we go one bed, then there will be probably a pool table up there. All right. All right. That's what it's going to be. The ultimate. There'll be a pool table in the enclosed area with the sofa, with the king bed, with the TV, with the game stuff. And so now you'll have a pool in this little mini studio, and you'll have a terrace out back with a definite barbecue grill for sure, some loungers for sure, and whatever else my mind's going to come up with. But that's all I really need. I don't really need to get carried away, because anything that you add could get costly if it gets damaged or needs repair. So you want to minimize repair costs. So you don't want to get too carried away. But yeah, pool table, that would be cool. King size bed, TV, full bathroom. And if nobody stays there and you rent it as a 3-bedroom, you tell people on the other side, I got a 2-bedroom penthouse. But in the penthouse, um, if you want that whole unit, it has the pool table up there. So now you get to market. You have a pool table upstairs in the deck. So either whoever wants it as a studio, a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, or studio unit, you get to market it that way. So you get 3 rental choices, right? 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, or studio on the deck. You have your own key. It's a beautiful plan, ladies and gentlemen. If you can think about it beforehand and get something for $82,000, I'm just saying. Let me know what you guys think. Anybody coming up with something else? Let me know. Now, let's get into something that we talked about at the beginning. Why don't we get into some yield max? Because a lot of people have missed out. They don't understand how this goes. In fact, let me go over here. Uh, Guide. Let's go there. We're going to go here because I was doing the BOI report, the FinCEN. And again, I dropped a video today. If you own a business in America, you need to find out what the BOI report is. Because if you are thinking about getting an LLC in 2024 and beyond, there are deadlines for filing your BOI. So you don't want to miss the deadlines. 2025, instead of 90 days, they only give you 30 days to file your BOI. So make it part of your package. If you get a new LLC, BOI report should be in that packet. I'm doing the same, filing that right then and there. Don't mess around. All right. Now, let's see here. Where's the I don't oh, okay. Let's move this around a little bit. BOI. Okay, so the superstar, 1-year-old, yield max, ETFs, the superstar. Wait, yield max, ETFs. Okay, the superstars are here, ladies and gentlemen. Check these guys out. You want your investing in 2024 to be spectacular? Well, if these guys keep giving out what they're giving out, you have no choice. I'm just going to let this scroll while I speak about it, because we're just going to let it breathe. All right. Wealthy Wednesday night live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Courses. We can wrap it up and put in a course, have you send us $2,500, $5,000 and sit there. But I like this. Do you see this hint? $5,000 times 6 months, 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 6 mon next is $300, $250 per month for a $5,000 investment, as long as you'll max ETF. Gentlemen, this is pretty spectacular. Let's go. Fund inception 11/20/22. Here you go. Oh, wait, where's this is what I'm looking for. Where is it? Did I miss it? I must have missed it. It's not that far down, is it? Where is it? Here we go. The dividends, ladies and gentlemen, all year long. The dividends. 90 cents in March, 82 cents in April, 44 cents in May, 80 cents in June, $1.06 in July, 83 cents in August, 58 cents in September, 57 cents in October, 58 cents in November. If you can do some quick math, that's like 2, 3. And you already know what it's going to be, 60 cents. We have someone here right now that has a member of SSN Nation will be receiving this month. Last month, it was a little under 2,000 because it was 58 cents, or maybe it still was 2,000. And you reinvest it, so now you would have more shares. And this is TSLY. Let's see what their stock price, $11.71. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So you can start doing the numbers. 1,170 equals 100 shares, right? So 100 shares times 60 would have meant $60 roughly, right? Shares. So next month, it'll be at 105 shares times whatever it is. But let's just say it's 60 cents again. Well, this time you got an extra $3. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this. This speaks for itself 1 year in. So their first year was 11/22, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 11/22. So here's what happens though. So this is what I bought today. Myself. Where's the do I have to get out of here? I think it was. I thought it was like, I guess it was NFLY. whichever one it was, it doesn't matter. I was on a little buying spree. All right, I got some TSLY. I got some. I thought it was NDLY, but maybe it was NFLY. I don't know, but we will go see. Let's go look it up. That's what I thought it was. You guys are thinking we've talked about this, and let me go look this up. Okay, guess it was. Okay, maybe it was. All I know is I was on a buying spree. It was crazy. I was just like, okay, let's go play the game. Got to get assets, get some more. We have to get more, ladies and gentlemen, right? Get some more. We're doing this again. Okay, so it was not NFLY. In fact, why don't I just go look it up myself? Geesh. I got to go look this up, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on a second. What did I get today? Let me go look. Come on. It's nighttime. Yes. That's 79 cents declared today. Payout next week. That's for NFLY. How sweet is that? How sweet is that? I know what happened. Okay, I just got more TSLY ORC, so I didn't even get NFLY. It's all right though. It works. Still 20 some percent returns for ORC. That's right. Either way, we're all good. But nonetheless, I thought I got some NDY, but there is no NDY. That's weird. But hold on, let's go look it up. Let's see here. No, 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 no. This coiny thing. All right, let's go look up FBY. This should be like Facebook, right? And so I actually got more TSLY. I must not have pulled the trigger because I don't see it in my back office. 35%. Let's see what happens here. Nope, that's 59 cents. So whatever was 90 cents, I don't even know. But I, I didn't pull the trigger, apparently. I don't know how that happened. I always buy limit, by the way. Maybe it didn't go through, but I don't show anything but TSLY. So that must be the transaction that occurred. The second thing is there will be a right to use club, which is going to be very interesting if everything works out. And either way, if it doesn't, there's still going to be an SSN lifestyle because this will allow us to buy properties with the corporation and flip. Okay. Speaking of money, interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll give you guys a little preview. You don't want to miss Monday. Here's a little preview right here. Hey, giving you a little taste right now. You don't want to miss Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Shark Tank in the house. Opportunity knocks potentially. Don't miss. So I just got sent out as we speak. So mainly campaigns because, like I said, it's congressional season. And so what happens with all this information that goes out there, you can control the information. So therefore, and your supporters can share that same information without any misinterpretations because it's you and them, and you get to send it on your social media. It's the better than just hitting the share button because it's specific and it can keep going. Use the QR code, takes you directly there, and they can get donations. It's a beautiful thing. It's going to be beautiful because now, if you support the candidate, you may give them, of course, you're going to give money. And then, of course, you're going to share the messages, except now it's in video format and it's your message. So, again, it starts out beautiful and it's going to be a platform. So, it's going to be shown to you on Monday, 8:50 p.m. Don't miss that show. I'm telling you right now. All right. Non-crypto. All right. Let's just put it this way. Old-fashioned business. No crypto. All right. So that's going to happen as well. Now, investing 2024. What do you guys think is going to be the new investment? I got to show you something that I can't believe what I saw today on CNBC. Jamie Dimon is at it again. I'm just like, what is wrong with this guy? I just can't believe it. He's going off on not allowing crypto. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy? I'm like, this is crazy. Let me show you. I just can't believe this. This is the guy who said, I'm going to go get some programmers so we can buy crypto. We're going to start doing our own coin and all this stuff. And now this guy does a complete 180. I mean, like, he was already on the dark side for years. And then in the last 3 years, he was acting like, oh, crypto's all fine. And now he's back to, look at this right here. What's going on? It usually has to do with money. That usually is what's the case. Look at this. He's it down. What the heck is going on with this guy? He's back on the dark side. You know why he wants to do that? Because he's already moved to make sure that he has a piece of everything. And this little piece of crypto, you can't really control crypto. You can do what the ETFs have done, increase a price increase because everybody's going to buy it. But then what's going to happen after that? We don't know. But the thing is, this guy's done flip-flop. I was like, what is this? This is crazy. I'm going to put it down here in the chat room so people who are watching this can go check for yourself. I was in disbelief when I saw this article. I was just like, is this for real? This is like Jamie Dimon of 2014, 2015. He's back. All this means is, like I said, he's one of the top 1%ers. So he's protecting something. That's all it is. All it is. So there's no way to do anything else. So he's got to bash it. All right, let's see here. Vanessa, paying attention. Oh, I think I got it. 2024 P2 looks good. All right, so no messages. So let me know what you guys think about this. If you can't get in the chat room tonight, don't worry. It's only because you're not a member of the channel. Only members with the icon can be in the chat room tonight. So if you can't, then please join us on Friday night at 9:10 p.m. or Monday at 8:50 p.m. where the chat room is always open. All right. But here's Jamie Dimon back to it. The head of largest U.S. bank assets and under questioning from Senator Elizabeth Warren DMAS during the Senate Banking Committee hearing. The only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, tax avoidance. If I was the government, I'd close it down, he added. You know I hate when these guys use this. Criminals, drug traffickers, money laundering, tax avoidance. Jamie, what do you think people do with the dollar bill? You can money launder, tax avoid, be a drug dealer, be a criminal, and be based on dollar only. It's anonymous. What's the difference? They'll just go the old-fashioned way. I mean, what the hell, man? This is craziness. Hyped up fraud. This guy's off the charts. He's starting to get crazy again. He's back to Jamie Dimon of old. He was just faking for a few years while it was in his best interest. He's got 3, 4 years now, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you need to hold assets. Whenever Jamie Dimon or anybody of his ilk starts talking like this means I need to go buy some crypto. That's what that means. Because all it is for them to try and make the market move down or be able to buy at a cheaper price. That's all they're doing. That's what I'm convinced of. I'm not believing the hype with this. Dude's crazy. This is craziness. Oh my God. This is just crazy. All right. Let's see here. What's this? X Twitter sues X for wrongful. Oh, yeah. You're going to win. You're going to win. So, like, ladies and gentlemen, when you hire people and fire people, you have in the United States of America, there's rights. There's workers' rights. There's all kind of things. There's labor laws. And so doing something like sending an email to fire somebody and they get up, they leave, they're fired. Then you get back in touch with them because why? You need them to sign an NDA, you need them to sign some other documents, and now you're calling them back telling them we'll bring you back. So when you come back, you need to sign this stuff. But guess what? The stuff that they want you to sign, not only is it the NDAs, it's you get no compensation because when they fired you, you were going to get compensation. That's what X does. All right. Just what's described. They say, oh, hold on, man. We need you a little bit. Come on back. And you sign some new documents. So they don't have to pay you. So I'm pretty sure without reading, I guarantee, well, I'm not going to guarantee that much. I didn't read it, but I'll be willing to bet you it's something along those lines. So then they turned around and fired the person. They did that to a lot of people. So that's why I'm only guessing that that's the lawsuit. Crazy stuff. When you work out here for somebody else, you never know what pressures are going on. You don't know what choices they have to make. So you're always up to their wishes and whims if you're going to be able to show up and get a paycheck for the following week. Now, most people get stable as they get older, but you just never know in this world's environment. And so that's why you need to have your business or buy into a business so you can get a return on your money for a long time. Your own pension, your own 401k that you control. Just think about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're not going to stay on here too long tonight. I'm going to make this short and sweet because it's Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. I have a lot to do in the next 24 hours because, again, we're going over to the DR. We're going to have the podcast, Count Past America. It's going to be on the cliff at Lamar. So you guys will be seeing some of that next week sometime. You'll get the little preview. It's going to probably, run on the Spanish channels. But nonetheless, you guys will get some previews of that. And Monday, do not miss Monday at 8:50 p.m. for an opportunity of a lifetime. It's coming up. All right. And you have no idea. There's some things going on. So I showed you this. And where's the here. Okay. This is I'm just giving you this right here because this is a campaign situation. And you don't know what this means, but you'll know what it means on Monday. And they already have some, I know who has contacted these guys. They're in LA, and that's the Common Gates. I'm not even going to say the name because she would probably know the name because the person is actually in the political arena. And they are probably going to be using this product. All right. So it's going down. It's already like people are finding out about it and they're like, what? What can I do with this? And they're starting to get educated on the next few days. There's also some agreements that are being in place verbally that we're going to be able to be involved. But again, this is like everything else. It, it's a startup. It's a situation where you never know where things can go, but things are going already. It's not like it's not going already. And there's some other agreements. I can't really talk about it because I'm not in position to talk about it, but I'm just saying you want to hear what this is about on Monday, 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're here tonight and you can't get in the chat room, there's a reason. You have to be a member of the channel. All right. Beachfrontjava.com. Use the promo code ssnlifestyle.com. Our own Professor Auntie Val and family are giving us 10% off for life after our first order. I put in the chat room. Now, United States, the lower 48, Canada and Hawaii, but go over there after your first order, 10% off for life. All caps, SSN Lifestyle. Everybody on podcast, go over there. It's Christmas time. Order for friends and family. Do the damn thing. Support our own. That's all I'm going to say about that, SSN Nation style. And so, again, I don't have much more to talk about. New business opportunities are here. New investment opportunities are coming in 2024. Your last chance for wealth is here. You better think about buying a business. Buy, biz, sell. All right. .com. Go find a business that you can invest in. All right. And I guess I'll give you guys something else to think about. Over no, I won't even say where it is because I can't talk about it yet. But there's a project that we're working on that has to do with a takeover, basically. I have some guys that may be interested, but I need to get that handled as well. I got to get a visual on this project. We're talking about half mile by half mile parcel that has condominiums on it. And it's in dire straits. And these guys, I had preliminary talks with them, and I said, you know what, it's in dire straits. It's almost like gentrification, but it's not because there's squatters that basically live in there. It's bad. And some people actually still live there, but I think there's only like 30, 40 people. So we try to do the right thing. So the first question came up how because they were thinking that there was a higher occupancy rate, so they're like, "Hey, man, that might not be worth it." I said, "Oh, but there's only really 30, 40 people that live there." And they're like, "What?" "Oh, then we can relocate them." And you know what that means? That means you got some money, give them some money so they can pay, not like 5 grand, but it has to be like 30 grand or something. So they can get another place, get moved over there. They're comfortable doing everything fine. And then we do a tear down rebuild because the rehab is going to cost almost as much as a tear down rebuild. And there's some other things as well. So we might be able to pull this off. We have some guys that said, "Oh, whoa, wait, we like this. Did you just say half mile by half mile?" "Yes, I did." "Are you sick?" "Oh, okay." Now they're thinking we can build condominiums, we can do pre-construction, we can do villas, we can do. I was like, okay, okay, don't have to show off now. You guys are on the right track now. Now you're understanding what I'm saying because you will be able to charge people hundreds of thousands of dollars, whether it's for a building of a home or building of a condo. Either way, each one represents a quarter of a mil, 300 G's, let's say. Reasonable, right? 350, reasonable, right? But imagine if you can do 100 to 200 of those. What is the value of that property if you can do 100 of those at $350,000? That's the $1 million question. Or is it? Not really. You guys can figure it out. 10 times 350,000, 3.5. Do that 10 more times, that's 30 some $1 million, right? So, how much is it worth? So if somebody tells you, "Hey man, you can buy it for 10 mil, 15 mil, and you can turn around and do pre-construction and do things like that, have people making down payments, and now you have paper because you do own it. You have paper, you use leverage, you get your places built, and now you own the project. And now for every 10 you sell, 3.5 million and up. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but I like the sound of that. So let's see if Christmas time is going to be good for 2024. We have preliminaries. They said, Eric, you bring us something like this, what you're telling us, it looks like if the price is right, it's a go. Well, we'll see how it all works out. So far, sadly, I have to take my optimism down a level because the people that I've been trying to get in touch with, they're not getting back with me. But that doesn't mean anything because we're kind of related. So we will make this go down if possible. So, anyhow, just letting you guys know there's some big things coming from the big dogs. You know, they woke me up when I went to the DR and those guys started talking crazy, like I told you guys, and I'm just like, you guys have no idea. I just been chilling for like 4 or 5 years. Now I'm like, okay, fine. If I do one thing, then I have to do five. I got to do 20 things now. Cause once I get my mind into this takeover mode, then that's what I do. I just do takeover maneuvers. So now I'm just going to do it on all fronts, all over the place. So new website, SSN Lifestyle, new website, Stop Struggling Now in 2024. We're going to be blowing up the spot because wealth is going to be high for everybody buying assets. Now is the time to get them. It's almost too late. But if the stock market doesn't go down, home prices do not go down, then it will be too late. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's plain and simple. All right. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything else to say. Thank you so much again for 15,000 subscriber mark was just reached today. Thank you so much for that support and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bells. And of course, I got to play another video, right? Let's play. Let's play this one. We went to go see Nestor. We have a few guys. Oh, and I know, guys, I know. After I play this video, it'll be Eric, you need a new camera. Don't worry. We have a new camera. All right. So no more of these weak ass videos when I'm out in the field this time in the DR. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That's Nestor. We're there. We're making moves. We're getting some information on discounts, holding things by yourself. Byzantine Red, another member from elsewhere, is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Wealthy Wednesday night live stream. And here we go. Yo, 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 Byzantine Red. Very cool, man. Glad to see you. We love you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I humbly appreciate that. Thank you for your support all these years as well, man. I appreciate that. Very nice to see you. All right. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, we started this off. We've only been doing this for a little over an hour and a few minutes. It's okay. I just wanted this one to be short and sweet because at the end of the year, you know what to do. One of the reasons why the stock market always is volatile at the end of the year is because the hedge funds and the money makers, they are out here having to make decisions. They have to dump stocks depending on their tax situations. They try to do losses, so they'll do sales or they'll do buys so they can do write-offs. So you might start seeing, so if stocks start creeping up, that's the reason why. Buying and selling is going on, movement is happening. So that again is not good for ordinary citizens because every month that goes by and they don't increase interest rates means it's another month that the stock market is thinking this is the worst that's going to happen. And the people that have all the money, they're just like, oh man, if they drop this thing down a half a point, that means our property value is going to go up. And now we can leverage that to buy millions of dollars worth of something. And that something's not going to be good for you. Millions of dollars for everything that you want to buy. Imagine if corporations own it, and all they care about is how much they make. They don't really care if you can afford it or not. They're just like somebody will afford it. We don't really care if we take out 50 or 60% of the population can't afford it, but we will get some of that 50, 60% because we will get them into contracts that are not good for them. We'll give them the credit, but we'll just say it's 13% interest rate or something. They'll do it. We'll then just say, hey, anybody with a 500 credit score, we'll let you get something, right? But your interest rate's going to be 20%. People will buy it. I used to do cars like I told you. Go see Cal, go see Cal, go see Cal. He'll get you funded. I saw contracts 27, 26, 32%. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a car contract interest rate from Go See Cal. I couldn't believe it. People were signing for this. I'm just like, are you serious right now? So they can only make payments for a year or two, but that year or two, your appreciation went down to what it should have been from the get-go as far as how much you owe. Then they would come see me. I can't make these payments no more. I can't have a repossession. So then it's a lot easier to find somebody to take over payments because it's 2 years later, 3 years later. Remember, 2020 prices is not 2023 prices. So if somebody told you that a car note was a person has a $490 car note, in today the average car note is what? 735, $734. So if somebody walked around having a $492 a month car note and it's the same vehicle except it's a 2 or 3 years older, you're going to be like, hell yeah, I'll take it. Still under warranty? Yeah, for a year, but I'll take it. I don't want to pay 750 and up for the car note, but 492, I'll take it. 492 was high back 3 years ago, but now people have fallen in love with 492 a month payment. So this is what happens with our normal everyday life. You're going to pay more 3 years, 4 years down the road, and you'll be happy to go back and pay what 3 years ago was, even though right now we're bitching about how much things cost. We knew this was going to happen. You guys already knew this from when I started the channel. I told you inflation was going to kick in. It's a teeter-totter. It's over. Third world country is in effect right now. You cannot stop the snowball rolling downhill. The only thing you can do is get yourself some cover. How do you get cover? You got to buy and invest into some assets to protect yourself going forward. There's no way around it. All right. It's crazy out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get a lot harder. I keep telling you guys, if you think 64, 63% of the population is living paycheck to paycheck this year, if they don't increase these interest rates, I have bad news for you. It's going to be in the 70s this 2 years. That 70% of the people is going to be living paycheck to paycheck. So I love that right there. I had to put it back on the screen for Byzantine Red. Thank you so much, man. Brian P. Wow. Exactly. Crazy. Exactly. So you guys, this is where we're at. This is where we're at right now. Ordinary citizens are out here getting 12% car notes right now, 9% lease payments, 12%, 13%, 14%. I'm just like, what the heck's wrong with you? That's a liability. Don't pay crazy rates for liabilities. It's a whole nother thing if you pay crazy rates for assets, but assets pay you back. So at least you have something that you can go to sleep and say, hey, I have revenue coming in so I can pay that note. This thing about buying liabilities with stupid interest rates, I'm pretty sure people are going to start thinking differently in the next year or two. People, I love what people did over the pandemic when the interest rates started going up, and people were like, I'm not selling my house. I'm not doing the things we used to do. I'm staying in my house. I like my 3.5% interest on my house. We know it's going up. They said it's going up. I'm not selling. So now you have people who have new people with 8% interest for their mortgage, and you still have people with 2.9, 3.2, 3.5% interest rates. They are not getting out of their house, and I can't blame them. Very, even if their house went up 3 times the value, you cannot go from 3.5 to an 8%, 7.5% note because you're going to have to buy the house at today's prices, which have went up 40, 50% more. So that's a no-go zone. That's bad news. So again, unfortunately, prices have not crashed yet, but in some states, prices will start crashing. I have to say, and there's one reason why, because there's a trigger point when insurance companies move out of your state and you have liabilities that can't be insured, and you live in one of these zones that have hurricanes or tornadoes or flooding or anything like that, and you're uninsured and something happens, not only do you lose the house, you cannot replace it. So you're going to be losing a lifetime worth of pay, or well, some people have 30-year mortgages, 20 years of mortgage payments, 25 years of mortgage payments, and your house is wiped out and you have nothing because you can't get insured. Then if you try to get insured, then you have to take one of these okey doke deals where they're going to say, yeah, it's $15,000 a year because we're the only people that's going to insure it. And you're going to be like, are you serious? $2,000 a month for insurance? I don't make but 70 G's a year, and I still got to pay for the house. It's like I can't swing that 50 some $1,000 just in insurance and a house note, and I only make 70, 75. I can't swing it. That's crazy, right? That's what's happening to people right now. This is why I've been imploring everybody, get your assets, whether it's onshore of America, offshore of America. I'm doing it, showing you the way, the path. I'm telling you how to do it. We just don't talk. We do the walk. We make it happen. You need funding. You need financing. We make the walk. We do it. We happen. We make it happen. All right. So we try to do this. No courses needed. We don't need your money. I need your money to invest in dividends. I need your money to go out and buy a business. That's what you need to do with your money. You don't need to be sending it to anybody saying, give me 5 grand and I'll teach you something. No, no, no. Just use the 5 grand because that's what you're doing. You're throwing it away anyhow. All the information is readily available anywhere. Just go to the library, get a book or something, go Google. But somebody get 5 grand. What you're not understanding, when you have something like a TSLY that's giving over 50% returns, that's $2,500 annually. Potentially, as long as Max ETFs is giving that type of return out, or that money that you put in, and they're giving that same type of return, regardless of the stock price. If the stock price goes up, then the returns come down, the yield goes down. But the point I'm trying to make is, can you imagine 1 year, 5 grand? Next year, there's 7,500. The next year, you're at 11 grand. The next year, you're at, I don't even know exponentially what happens, but it's 15 grand. And then it's off to the races because it's just reinvesting itself at a high rate of 40%, 50%. That would be insane. So in a matter of 10 years, you will be approaching some 50, 60 G number. I haven't done the math, but it has to be around 60, 70 Gs, and it's just rolling. And at that point, you could take money out because you're going to be making like far 700 to 1,000 per month, and just let it sit in there and take a little out and use that. Going to come in handy in the future, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people, if they had an extra 500 to $1,000 every month, that would give them relief. So why not set yourself up now if you can? And there's more than one way. We talk about all the time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to stay here too long. I got a night live stream, but again, if you can't get in the chat room, there's a reason. Only members can get in the chat room on Wednesday night. On Friday, hopefully, I'll see you. Friday night live stream, 9:10 p.m. Everybody can be in the chat room. All right. And on Monday, don't miss that again at 8:50 p.m. You don't want to miss that show. All right. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to miss it. All right. Don't want to miss it. That's all I can tell you. Don't miss it. All right. Movers and shakers, making things happen. All right. We're going to wrap it up. If there's anything else you want to talk about, please do so right now until the end. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we do the live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just in case we run across somebody that needs our help. Emerging millionaires, you're everywhere. But sometimes you don't know how to start. Sometimes you just are so unsure. Well, that's what we're here for. We have a lot of investors. We have a lot of entrepreneurs. We have a lot of business owners here in the house who are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We can answer your question. This is the no guru zone. Even though it says SSN Academy, SSN University, it's the no guru zone, meaning we don't charge for courses, webinars, anything, chats, nothing. Just ask your questions. Somebody here is very knowledgeable. Nobody knows everything. So somebody here probably knows the answer. Real world experiences beat books every day of the week. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up. And again, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for your support over all these years. 15,000 subscribers. That is so awesome. And we're going to get some more. So make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, click the all notification bell. And once again, share the videos. Let other people know there is an opportunity out here. Imagine all those people spending $734, $35 on average. If they only knew that they could get 60 shares of a stock every month for that same money. And at the end of 12 months, they would have damn near 600, 700 shares. Can you imagine if they knew that they would have dividends of 80 cents, 90 cents, and they could be getting $700 per month extra, $600 per month extra? Can you imagine? They don't know. That's why you need to share with everybody. All right. So hopefully you guys will join me and come along for the ride because we have more adventures in 2024. The party won't stop. We just grow. That's all that matters. Come out with new challenges. That's what you have to go through the door. Let's see if we can beat the challenge, meet it and beat it, exceed expectations. We're going to try. And with all that said, make sure you stay safe out here, ladies and gentlemen. It's holiday season. You just never know what's going on in somebody's mind. And I'll remind you every live stream until the end of the year, because some people during this Christmas time, people are depressed sometimes. People are a little nervous. They feel they may not be able to provide for their loved ones, for the expectation of having to buy gifts and working overtime. So just think, people are under stress during the holiday times more than ever. Some people have anxiety about going to hang out with family members. I mean, there's all types of stress going on. So you just got to make sure you be mindful of that, keep an even head, even in stressful situations. So with all that said, make sure you keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.